I saw Renfield. Renfield, directed and produced by Chris McKay, who directed Lego Batman and a bunch of Robot Chicken episodes. Written by Ryan Ridley with the story by Robert Kirkman, co-creator of The Walking Dead. Yeah, Renfield. Starring Nicholas Hoult, Aquafina, and the incomparable, amazing, overacting, wonderfully overacting Nicolas Cage. The story is a standard, true-to-book-ish of the original Bram Stoker's Dracula. Set in modern time, his assistant Renfield, who is now over 100 years old, but he can stay alive because he gets Dracula's blood to do his bidding and bring him prey. Bring prey for the Count. The twist on this Renfield is as he eats bugs like all the Renfields do. This one walks around with a little box full of bugs, and when he eats them, he gets Dracula's powers for a brief amount of time, turning him into a crime-fighting, lonely, undead John Wick. Meanwhile, the police are bought and paid for by the mafia who were in the movie. And our good character is named Officer Quincy, played by Aquafina. She's the one good cop in the bad town, and no relation to Quincy Morris, who is one of Lucy's suitors in the original novel, who dies while sacrificing his life to kill Dracula. In the end, no relation. But I digress. Aquafina's Quincy represents the life that Renfield could have without being pulled in by the Count, having to do his bidding. He is having remorse over that. He's having a codependency issue. So you throw in a codependency relationship between Dracula and Renfield, including a 12-step program with fun meetings and jokes, and we're off and running in the satirical, farcical send-up of a classic horror genre. My review. There are select funny moments in this movie, but I did not laugh out loud in the theater. Everything Nick Cage says as Dracula is funny and ridiculous, and he's everything you want. I didn't laugh out loud in the theater. The script is a collection of one-line zingers. It's line, joke, line, joke, line, joke. There's no real depth, but that's why I say it is farcical. Everything is in this farce, everything has to be bigger than life. It has to be blown up enormous. It's so far from reality, that's why it can work. That's why farces work like that. The runtime is 95 minutes. You're in, you're out. Maybe you laughed a little, maybe you didn't. There's no real new ground being broken here. Did they leave room for a sequel? I suppose. You can always have a sequel, but I don't know if we'll see another one for Renfield. I don't know if we want that. The acting is fine. It's like I said, it's real zingery, and Nick Cage is everything you want. He's everything you want. Him as Dracula is perfect, way over the top. Again, it's what you need to do to sell the farce. The codependent comedy jokes are fine. They're a little predictable. The action sequences are creative and gross, which is nice for this. But after ruminating on this movie for a day, I think I can say this. This has all the makings of a cult classic. Tell you what I mean. It's short. 95 minutes, you're in, you're out. That's something you could throw on in the background of a party or have a party centered around this. The cosplay is easy to duplicate. You can dress up as Renfield, and anybody can dress up as Dracula. Just buy a store-bought Halloween Dracula outfit and you've got it. The dialogue will be easy to memorize and repeat because it's a lot of one-lines here and one-lines there. And it had a mild to low response at the box office, like Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite didn't do well at the theaters, but the minute we saw it on HBO and Netflix, over and over and over again, the line started to stick to us, and then it became a cult classic. This could be Renfield's future, but I haven't heard from the horror files. I haven't heard from the hardcore horror addicts. I don't know how to feel about this movie. What do you think about this movie? Have you seen it? Did you like it? Could it become that? I don't know. Last, do I recommend this movie? Wait for the couch. You can wait for the couch. It's not going to stay long in the theaters. It won't be long. It'll be on your couch. Before you know it, it'll be live streaming. It probably already is as I'm sending this video. Yeah, wait for the couch. Maybe it'll grow on us. That'll do it for this week for my review of Renfield. If you go see it, please chime in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it would? Let me know what you think. I'm really interested. I'm thinking about the movie more often than I think Yeah, I'm thinking about it more than I thought I would. Walked out of the theater and thinking I'm not going to think about this movie, but now I'm thinking about it, especially that's why I did a review of it. But let me know what you thought. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. My stuff drops on Sundays. Let me know what you want. Let me know what we're talking about. Let me know about the geek in you. Let me know what you're nerding out about. Till I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long, and prosper. And I mean it.